Browns back at it after their first preseason game, Mary Kay, and quarterbacks, there was kind of a slight shuffle. Brock Osweiler was still the first teamer, but Deshaun Kaiser was back working with the one, something we saw during the spring and also early in training camp.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's significant. This means that they're still trying to get Deshaun Kaiser ready to play some football sooner than later. Cody now working with the twos. That represents a change from what we saw in the first full week of camp. So somewhat significant. He's splitting reps now with Brock, the first team reps.
Now, Hue Jackson was not happy when we talked to him after practice, and a big part of that, interceptions. Brock Osweiler threw 2, Deshaun Kaiser threw 1, and you hate to see that coming off of that game on Thursday night when you hope everybody's kind of feeling good, you're going to have a good practice, and then that happens.
Yeah, not only was he mad about that, he was upset about guys having penalties in this practice. He even made Joe Bitonio run a lap, and he yanked Myles Garrett out of there, so no one was safe. And in the press conference afterwards, you had to ask a question at your own risk. Hue announced right off the bat that he was in a bad mood, and he was not kidding.
Yeah, he didn't even really let you finish. He's heard what the question was about, and he gave you his answer. You know, clearly kind of trying to maybe amp things up a little bit because, look, this team has a long time between their first game and their second preseason game, and he's got to keep these guys sharp and keep them ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's football now. I mean, the Steelers are coming to town in less than a month, so he's not going to tolerate the mistakes, the penalties, the sloppiness. He's in football mode, and you better not mess around.
And maybe a good chance to kind of get everybody's attention too a little bit. You know, again, I know it's only a preseason win, but if they're starting to feel a little good about themselves, maybe a chance to bring them down a little bit.
Right, and you know what? That's the thing about winning a game. You know, you start to rest on your laurels a little bit, so he got them back in action today.
All right, that'll do it here from Berea. We'll have full coverage of the day at cleveland.com/Browns.